our variables passed in as an argument. So just get the variable values and multiply them. The variables multiply them, so multiply the two of them. If, for example, someone can say, okay, if A, you can continue setting them up here. You can say A is equal to that, and then B is equal to that. Then after you bring it out and then multiply. But I just wrote a simple one like this, which is the same. Yeah. After all, they are integer value, integer type. Okay, so I'll go ahead and save this. Enter. It's already saved, and we already called it. It's prototype inside the main.h, and we are saying Betty. Okay, so Betty is telling me that we do not have a description parameter or member A, and also C, description in the mule. So we need to go and check that out. Vi this enter. So master, look at this here. What Betty doesn't want is this. I added in is. So like from our description here, what do we have from this question? Okay. So let's try to remove this is and see what Betty tells us. Okay, perfect. So that's it. Let's check it again. Save this out. Then give this to Betty. Betty, can you mark me? Betty still tells me, oh, my friend, there is no description found for parameter or member A. Access function parameter C, description in. Okay. Yeah, guys, what we're doing currently is what we call debugging. So this program is telling us that we have a bug inside here that we need to solve. So we need to solve this before we can move to the next one. Let's see if this is going to solve it. Yeah, here's another complaint. Yeah, it's supposed to be A, not B, not C actually. This one here is not an issue. Let's save and see if Betty will complain again. Betty, what do we have in here? Betty is happy. Betty is happy. Perfect. Yeah. So I was substituting C in place of A. That's why Betty was saying no. We do not have a variable that is inside you that is passed as an argument within your program. And so you have to give us a description of the variables that or the arguments that you've passed in, not the one that is not found. Perfect. I love Betty. Okay, the next one is project question 3. Question 3 is saying that write a function that prints the numbers from 0 to 9 followed by a new line. A new line. That's all. We already wrote this program, and we are going to use put char twice in our code. Put char to output and put char for the new line. That's it. Nothing else. Yeah, put char for the code and put char for outputting the value, and then put char for the new line. That's it. Nothing else here to make us squared. Comment, ça va, ça va. Comment ça va? Li pou. Yeah, that's a funny comedy that someone usually makes. Okay, so here we have created the file. We are going to call it our main.h as the header, right? Okay, so here we need also to give it a description. It's just an easy thing to do. Easy like eating fufu. So this prints what? This is printing. This prints numbers. So we're telling it print the numbers from, just print numbers from 0 to 9. It's not a very restrictive thing that you should get scared of. That's it. That's the commentary that's needed there. Now what is important is to add in this where are you? I miss you, Abella. Where are you? Oh, that's a great song. Okay, so I'm looking, okay, this is what I was looking for. I'm looking for this, so we need to include void, this one here. Yeah, void, then inside the void we're telling it to print numbers, and we also give it does not have arguments, so it's that one, void print whatever void, void whatever void. So another question, who understands what void print numbers void means? That's a good discussion to have in the groups, within the comments as well. It helps everyone to learn. So I will leave that to you guys and let us know. Okay, so let's set our variable. Our variable is here. We could have passed this variable inside the void where the void is, but it's interesting to also explore for more. So now we're using a for. We have our variable set to n. So if statement can also be used, but let's use for here. For n equal to 0 and n less or equal to 9, right? Less or equal to 9, just increment it, because we're printing numbers from 0 to 9. So if our integer is our variable is 9 is n, then just continue incrementing it. Someone can use a while loop here. It can work as well. It's an interesting thing to. It's just a simple program to write. So here we're just telling this program that please print values from 0 to 9. So we're saying that, okay, so if the starting value is 0, if n is equal to 0, and n is less or equal to 9, because we don't want to print more than 9, something past 9, then please continue incrementing this value. Otherwise, put char here. In output char, give us the modulus d, that's printed the value, right? Is it that? No. We want it to print the modulus of this divided by 10. So 1 divided by 10 is what? Or 0 divided by 10. What's the modulus of 0 by 10? 0 and 10. Interesting. Okay, so put char, get the modulus of n by 10, get the modulus of n by 10, but sum to it this value here, which is an integer. An integer which is converted into a what? Which is converted into a string. So now you see there's an error. We need to add another bracket to cover up for the inner brackets for this division which is going on here, or modulus which is happening here. So once that's done, we now move and give it a command of printing a new line. Get it? So print a new line, and that's it. So that's the program. Since we're using a put char, we have to go that details. Okay, so this is the code that was expected of us, so we can save it out. Let's clear this. Then we need also to include it inside the main.h, because remember we called the main.h. So inside main.h, we need to include it. So in actual sense, we're including void. Oh, okay, sorry about that. We're including void that print underscore number. Void. That's it. So we have to include it in there. So then after that, save your file and close it. Let's clear the screen. The other thing I need to do is command plus to make sure that I zoom it a little bit so you guys can have a view of what is going on. Okay, so now let's run Betty. Tell Betty to check our code. Oh. Whoa. Okay, you have to go back here and copy this. So Betty, can you check this code? Yeah, Betty says the code is perfect, right? Kaboom. So that is passed. So that's how you're supposed to write that function.